Oh my god, we're actually live. We're live, finally. We're live. My restream out, people. Yeah, restream out. Let's hit the intro. Let's go. What's going on, people? What's going on? Restream out, mate. Yeah, we need StreamYard back. That's what I'm gonna say. We need to get StreamYard back right now. StreamYard in. Yeah, what phase is StreamYard in? Restream out. Restream getting the sack before Arteta. People, we're back, man. Big up everyone. Welcome back to the channel. What an absolute nightmare that was. This show was meant to start at 5:30. We're now over an hour gone, and yeah. We're finally live. This restream, what I was doing, yeah, I was setting up streams, yeah. I clicked to go live, and I was going live. It said restream said I was live, right? I'm just, talking away, and then I'm checking my phone just to see like if I get the chat up and all that, right? I'm checking my phone. I'm like, why is it not going live yet? It just says starting at 6:30, starting at starting off at 5:30, yeah. So I'm like, what is going on here? And then I'm like, and then I'm in the chat as well with you guys saying, can you guys see the stream? Like, what the hell is going on? And what it is, Restream didn't connect to my YouTube channel. So I was just talking to Restream basically for like 5 minutes. I set about flipping 20 different streams up. But finally, we're out here, people. Finally live. Big up everyone who's still in the chat waiting and all that. It's Restream, mate. Get it out. Yeah, Restream out. What phase is Restreaming, mate? Yeah, get him out. Anyway, we're back, people. How are we all doing? Hope everyone's doing well. Big up the chat. Evening to everyone. We're back again talking everything Arsenal. We're going to dive into the latest Eze news today. We're going to be talking about Trossard potentially leaving. Of course, big game tomorrow. North London Derby will be live for that one. Live watch on as well. So yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. Make sure you guys smash up the like buttons. I know you guys I don't need to ask, you guys already do it anyway. So get these likes fired up as well. We're gonna talk about the Eze latest news, people. Eze Daily it is now. Forget about Gyökeres Daily. He's finally here, people. Debut settings here against Tottenham. We've got Eze Daily, but yeah, let's big up everyone in the chat first and foremost, man, before we get into the news. Let's up everyone in the chat, man. Prodigy says, hi Josh, rate my left winner list. Igor Paxal, Harvey Barnes, Gordon, and Fafana. I don't know a lot about that Igor guy. Is he the final, Donny? Yeah, I don't know about him, to be honest. Harvey Barnes, I've always rated Harvey Barnes. The guys at Leicester. I don't think he's a bad player, but I think we could do better personally. We need to upgrade on and I think what the list you're saying is upgrades on Martinelli and Trossard, but I'm talking about a proper big name. I think we need to get in on the left, in my opinion. Anthony Gordon, I know we've been linked with. He's got the most punchable face. I do rate him, to be fair. Fafana, is he the Lyon player? He's decent. I think listen, that's alternatives there. I think they're all upgrades, to be fair, but I think the ones I really want is either Rodrigo, Rafael Leao for me, Lookman. These types of left winners, man. To be fair, But there's some good shouts there. I just think for the left winger, yeah, we need someone who's just gonna get you on the edge of the seat, proper like a Alexis type player, on that left hand side. I feel like we got that on the right with Saka, but we need it on the left. All those players you listed there, I think there's some good names in there, but I just think I want like a star player, to be fair, on the left. But yeah, big up yourself, bro. I appreciate you asking that as well, and it's a good list. Yes, Flash, big up, bro. I swear down, man. This stream needs to get out of here, man. It is a joke. I'm telling you, we need StreamYard in. We're gonna have to transfer to StreamYard, people. It's crazy. But the thing is, the reason why I use Restream is because StreamYard was giving me similar issues. StreamYard was just so laggy for me. But yeah, it's my big up Flash every single time, man. Hope you're all good, bro. Big up Paris in the building. How you doing, Paris, mate? Good to see you, mate. Hope you're doing well as well, my friend. We got Julie in the building. Big up, Julie. How you doing, Julie? Hope you're doing well as well. Just big up, Josh. How you doing as well, Julie? Great to see you. Big game tomorrow, Julie. I'm going to be live half 11 for the game. North London derby, first one outside of the UK. So Gyökeres debut settings, people. You know how it is. Dunks on Tottenham for his first game. Can't wait for it. But yeah, big up Top Gunner as well in the building, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Bless up yourself as well, Top Gunner. Eduardo is in the building. Big up Eduardo every single time. He says, "Bless up, bro. I'm digging the music, man." Oh, you mean with the intro, like the countdown? Yeah. I had my guy Tom, if he's in the chat still, he makes them for me. So I'm gonna have to get an updated one because that intro is about 2 years out of date. Is actually when we was actually scoring goals for fun against Burnley and all that. So we're gonna need a new one. With Gyökeres on it. But maybe anyone got some music suggestions, people, that you guys like? Let me know and I have it on the intro. So let me know, people. Or if not, I'll keep the same one. We'll see. We'll see. Smash likes, everyone. Bless up Top Gunner, man. Every single time. Big up Royal Red, man, like Jack as well in the building, mate. Looks like your boy's gonna get Isaac as well. Looks like it's gonna happen. I think he's agreed to join Liverpool or something I saw today. So bless up yourself, man. Man took 2 hours to make this stream work. Big up Soldier. You already know, man. I've gone for the wars, man. I've gone through the wars, trying to change everything around, changing the time, changing the time. I've changed the time about 20, 30 times today, people. We're finally live. It's crazy. Um, Yo, big up Natalie, by the way. How do you feel about Trossard? He might be going to Dortmund. I know you're from Belgium as well, so let us know if you think that's a mistake as well there. But there we go. Big up Andrew in the building as well, mate. Good evening, Josh. I reckon Eze might join before your technical issues get resolved. That's class, mate. I can't even lie. Yeah, that's class. We actually might win the Champions League before my technical issue gets resolved. You know it is. It's crazy, people. Bless up Andrew every single time, man. We're here now, finally, people. We had to make it work somehow. Bless up Red Devil United, Rich as well in the building. Yeah, really. He's coming on the channel first game of the season, guys, for sure. Only real, one of the realest Man United fans out there. Keeps it real, doesn't really show disrespects, So bless up to Rich. Make sure you guys does some amazing content over there as well. Check out Rich's channel. He'll be coming on for the first game of the season, people. When Gyökeres dunks on you, Rich, bro, we'll be there. Bless up, man, every single time, though. Yeah, man, it looks like we could get a Sesko Gyökeres, striker battle on that first game of the season, man. That's going to be interesting to see because I know a heck of a lot of Arsenal fans wanted Sesko over Gyökeres. So, yeah, I didn't personally. I was always on Gyökeres, man. Gyökeres for me was always the clear option, in my opinion. But it'd be interesting to see what happens in that one. That should be a really good game. First game of the season. This is facts as well. Restream even like Edu in transfer windows. Facts, bro. We know how Don Edu move, mate. We know how it is. Big up Terrell as well in the building, mate. Hope you're doing well, Terrell. Restream out, exactly, mate. Yeah, what phase is it in? Exactly. Sack off Restream, get StreamYard in. I don't know. People, I see these other content creators. They're using I think they use OBS. I might have to try OBS to be fair, or maybe Streamlabs. I see quite a lot of them use. So we'll have to mess around with something else. But yeah, hopefully StreamYard works again because for me it didn't. That's why I had to change. You know how it is. But going back to the X people, StreamYard. I used to do it 2 years ago. We're back again. I hope Glock 9 starts tomorrow. I don't know. I hope he does as well. To be fair, Flash, but I don't know if it's gonna be too soon. As this is what Arteta said in his press conference, he said they're gonna assess him tonight. Obviously, he's been training really well. They did the open training, didn't they? They did like a public training session. So, yeah, apparently scoring goals are fun and looking really sharp. But I don't know if he's gonna start him straight away. Off the bench, I'm surely he's gonna make his debut somehow. Off the bench, maybe second half, like what Zubimendi did in the first game against AC, right? He came off the bench. I think it'd be similar to that. Same with maybe Mosquera as well. But yeah, I hope he does start as well. Even if he doesn't start, he's coming off the bench and he's doing this first game. Yeah, dunking on Tottenham. Big up to Harry, bro. Is he actually coming? I think he comes, bro. Yeah, I do think we get him. We're gonna go through the latest with him right now. The player wants Arsenal. You know, that's clear. He wants Arsenal over any other club. He's agreed to join Arsenal. Basically, there's no personal terms. That's not an issue. What's left is really Arsenal getting down with the sort of the club to club talks. Palace are still sort of holding out for the release clause of 68 million. Arsenal going to try and offer around 60 million below the release clause, see if Palace can accept that. Arsenal are going to put in an offer, but we're going to see if it's actually going to get accepted. So this one could maybe drag out. I hate to say it because I think we should get this done as quick as possible. This one can maybe drag out all the way to end deadline day, to be honest with you. So we're going to talk about it in a minute, bro. But I do think we do get Eze, to be honest with you. I think it'd be very disappointing if we didn't. I think it wouldn't be enough if we didn't get Eze. But yeah, we're big up TKA, man. Absolute legend in the building, bro. How you been keeping TKA, bro? Listen, man, if you want to come on the channel soon, because I know I've seen you on quite a few. You're always welcome on mine, my friend. I love to get you on. I love your opinions and all that. So if you are down, I don't know if I got you on. Give me a follow on Instagram and I'll get you on the channel, bro. But bless up yourself, man. Hope you're all good, bro. I think Paxal was already. There we go. Yeah. So we can't even get him. I don't know anything about him anyway, to be honest with you people. That Igor from. I know he played for Feyenoord and people will gas him up, but I don't know if he's any good, to be honest with you. I think we can do a lot better personally. It's gonna be Eze evenings, bro. Swedish Sundays, Daily Doosan. Yeah, Eze evenings now, people. You know how it is. I feel like it's gonna drag on as well. To be fair, Flash. I think it's gonna drag on all the way to deadline day. Bless up TKA, man. Absolute legend for that. Yeah, guys, make sure you smash up the like buttons. Big at everyone tuning in as always. Restream out, people. You know how it is. Restream out. He went to Marseille. There we go. He went to Marseille. Facts. These guys aren't well beaters. They are decent, but that's exactly that. Or when we look at a left wing, I want someone as good as Saka on a left wing. People may say it's not greedy. We're also a football club, yeah. We should have our front three. You have Gyökeres as a main striker. You have Saka on the right, and you have a proper left winger on the left. People, who's like a proper star, like a proper guy's gonna eat off the edge of the seat. These are good players. Yeah, and they're pretty cheaper, yeah. But I'm looking at Liverpool signing Eketika. I'm looking at Liverpool signing Isak now. I'm seeing them splash money on works. I'm thinking we need to have a response, people. Yeah, I'm not getting in my feelings that we lost out on Isak. Yeah, because I think we've arguably got a very good striker in Vitz Gyökeres. But the point is we've got to respond now. If we want to win the league, if we want to win the league title in Champions League, which we should be doing, that should be the standard. We have to get proper players, and we've been missing out on quite a few options already. We missed out on many options. Yeah, there's players out there right now, or were out there that go into different clubs that we should be getting. The prime example was Kvaratskhelia. Yeah, in when he's at Napoli, January window, 67 million pounds. And then PSG snapped him up because nobody else was really looking at the guy. We certainly won. Gordon only faced his mum. Gordon only a face. His mum could love Kimi Rodrigo. I swear down, he's got one of the most. Anthony Gordon's got one of the most punchable faces, I swear. But yeah, give me what facts, Eduardo, bro. That's the guy, isn't it? It's Rodrigo. That is the guy. And he may probably come out and say that he wants to leave Real Madrid. I don't know. With Alonso, he didn't play him in the Club World Cup at all. So, if he leaves, then I can see him. We should be all over it. I don't think we will be though. Gordon, Ben White, Lewis Skelly in one team. Shithouse FC settings. Mad. Yeah, mad. He is another shithouse Gordon as well, isn't he? Liao and Eze makes window 9 out of 10. Facts. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Eze is a phenomenal signing, yeah, and I'll be buzzing with it. But I'll sign him as a midfielder, like attacking midfielder, yeah, and I'll get another left winger as well. It's not greedy people. It's what we need, in my opinion. Eze can do a job on the left wing, no doubt about it. But we want. I want Eze playing in his natural position where Odegaard is. And people will say, "Oh, it's going to block out Dalman and Wanyeri." But at the end of the day, people we can't rely all on Max Dalman. The guy's 15 years old. Yes, he deserves opportunities and he should be getting opportunities. But we can't rely on this kid. Yeah, we need players who are proven right now, and Eze is that guy in his actual position, and he go and get a proper left winger as well. So that's the way I look at it. And Rafa Leao's, I'll take it in a heartbeat. He had a bit of an underwhelming season last year, but so did his team. His team had a really underwhelming season. They went through about two. Well, now they're now on their third manager. They had Fonseca, was a disaster. They had Conceição, who won them a cup but was a disaster in the league. Now they've got Allegri, and he's looking a lot better, isn't he, under Allegri? So Leao for me, what? Because he had one bad season, nobody rates the guy anymore. Nah, man, he's what Leao gives you. Yeah, he gives you similar to how Dalman plays, right, and similar to how maybe like a Saka, he's so much more better than what Martinelli's been producing, even Trossard as well. Because he'll actually get the ball and he actually take on his man. He runs with his head up as well. Like, okay, the big thing for Leao may be decision making at times, but I feel like he's improved on that. Like the games I've seen this season, right? He's actually seems to be more aware of when he gets in the final third. I saw him against Arsenal, Liverpool as well, right? He seems to be learning a lot more clinical, and he is good. And I feel like Allegri's a manager to get the best out of him anyway if he does stay at Milan. But he'll be a very good option there, in my opinion. Bro, Tesco to Man United, and they was all slagging him off as well when he's in with Arsenal. Yeah, I always wanted Gyökeres anyway. Yeah, like I never said Sesko's a bad player, but I'm buzzing we got Gyökeres personally over him. But we'll see what happens when you go to Man United. We know what they're like as well. Yeah, Rodrigo Leao on the left for me. Facts. Yeah, either one of them. Either one of them would do 100%. Sad what Max Diamond on the left for 15 million probably does better than Martinelli. Well, to be fair, Flash, we saw Reece Nelson do more than Martinelli did for a full 90 minutes and 20 minutes, by the way. It's crazy. There we go. All right, I'll look into that, man. I'll speak to my guy Tom if he's still in the chat, and I'll give him a message to see if we can get that sorted out. Because I've got to be careful of copyright as well. Because like YouTube are funny with that, aren't they? When I like copyright you and all that stuff. So I've got to be careful of copyright, but yeah, we'll definitely get it sorted out for sure. A new intro, Gyökeres doing this or something like that. You know how it is, people. There we go. Bless up cars and football, man. How you doing, mate? Hope you're doing well, bro. Appreciate you tuning in. Hope you're all good. We need the swagger to get this done. I really like Trossard, says Plasma. Big up Plasma every single time, by the way, my guy. I'm loving the new profile picture, mate. Yeah. Who's he got there? Chloe Kelly. Of course he does. Love that. Ballon d'Or settings, Chloe Kelly. I really like Trossard, but if we can get Leao because of the sale, then I'm sorry he's gone instantly. See, I don't mind Trossard either. Like, I think he's definitely coming towards the end at Arsenal, but Trossard's been a decent signing. We definitely dodged a bullet instead of signing Mikel Arteta, to be fair. With Trossard. I feel like that first two seasons he was really good for Arsenal. I think about the big games. He turned up against Bayern Munich in the Champions League. Scored that goal that to get us the equalizer in that one. The Porto game as well. Who scored the goal in the Porto game to take us to extra time and beat them on penalties? It was Trossard. Like he's very good. I feel like off the bench as well. He's got that. He was the past two seasons. He's really good clutch in terms of in the big games as well. Like I think he's even at Brighton. He scored a hat trick against Anfield, didn't he? Against Liverpool at Brighton. So he's always been a big game player. But I just feel that the issue with Trossard, he had a massive drop off last season, and I feel like even when he started games as well, he just didn't turn up enough. He can have a good moment here and there, Trossard, right? Where he can turn up, but it's not consistent enough. And he's getting older, he's getting on a little bit. I feel like it's time to moving on personally, but moving on, get the money for him, get someone else in, get another left winger in who can replace him at the end of the day. But I'm not calling him a bad player because I don't think he's been a bad player. He had a poor season last season, but I think overall he's been a fairly good signing, to be fair. If we get Rodrigo Leao, then we got a good chance. Facts. That's what we have to be. We have to be there. We have to this should be the standards for Arsenal next season. We have to get the major honour next season, people. And by doing that, you do the transfer window. And so far, I'm reasonably happy with the window. I'm happy with how Bert is acting at the moment. He's still got a bit of work to do with getting some players out now, which looks like it's going to be Arsenal's next sort of steps. You know, Zinchenko linked with me for Fulham today. Excuse me, Lokonga, obviously Trossard, I said Lokonga, Jesus maybe as well. So get rid of those players. He signed 1 year up to a new deal. He signed, he should be signing Saliba and Saka. Get the new contracts done. But then now in the incomings as well, you get Eze in as a midfielder for me, and you get another left winger on top of that. Then you could start having conversation about winning this Premier League. We have to be there. We have to be in the conversation of winning this Premier League. We have to win the Premier League this season. There's that, or Champions League. There's no other excuses anymore. You know, for the manager as well. So, but by doing this, you know, we have to respond to what Liverpool are doing at the same time as well. Signing some proper players that's going to elevate us. You know, I love how Man United fans were twerking for Gyökeres, and now we got Gyökeres. He's a fraud. That's what I'm saying, Flash, bro. They love to change their tune. It's crazy. It's crazy. Now they're all gassing up Tesco saying he's better than Gyökeres, but they weren't doing that when they was trying to hijack the move. Apparently, they're saying, "Oh, bring him back, Almarin. He's Almarin's son. Bring him back." No chance. And now we're slagging the guy off. Don't want don't want Leo to go, but really want Eze to make the best window in bloody years. Yeah, listen, Eze will be a phenomenal signing. This will be a proper ambitious signing for sure. And this guy elevates us 100%. But you got to do what it is really, and if it was to, and for me, like with Martinelli as well, I'm a big fan of Martinelli. Like I have been over the recent years. He's been awful. And if a team came in for Martinelli with some money, and it meant we was going to sign a bet left winner, like a Leao or Rodrigo or a Lookman or whatever it may be, you name it, you'd have to go and sit there and say, nah, we got to be ruthless. You sell this player to get a better player in, you have to do that. Part of me don't think we're going to do that though. Like I'm not. I kind of feel like Madueke will be our left winner next season, and Eze will come in and can play both midfield and left winger as well. That's the way I look at it. Really, I kind of feel like we're going to sign Eze maybe for central, but guess who is going to be actual winner? It's not going to be Rodrigo or Leao. It's going to be Madueke on the left wing. I kind of feel like. I've not actually heard of that before, but I'll give it a search. I'm going to pin all the comments. Yeah, any music suggestions for the new intro? We'll pin it all up, and then yeah, we'll get a new intro going, man. I have to speak to my guy Tom about it because I'm not good at making intros. Yeah, I do all the thumbnails and all that, and I do like the streaming and all that. But when it comes to intros, I'm no good at doing them. People getting all the clips together, it's like nah, I'm not good at doing that. Get Eze says Ola, big up Ola in the building, mate. Hope you're well, bro. Every single time, good to see you again, my friend. I think Gyökeres will come off the bench if they're injuring him. You mean for tomorrow? Yeah. Benny Blanco will deal with them. Yeah, I swear. Super sub off the bench tomorrow. Gyökeres comes off, dunks on them. It's first game of the season. First game for Gyökeres debut against Tottenham. Big up Chelsea fan. Thanks for the tweet. I did see it, my guy. I saw the tweet the other yesterday. So thank you for the shout out, bro. I really appreciate that, Chelsea fan. And hope you're doing well yourself, mate. Hope you're doing well. If we don't get Eze or we're gonna get that's what I'm saying, Plasma. It's gonna be Garnacho or Nkunku on deadline day. It's got to be a Chelsea. It's got to be one more Chelsea player, surely. 100%. Bless up yourself, TKA, bro. We'll definitely get something sorted out, man, for sure. Bless up, man. Eze and left-sided player, facts. Yeah, I've got you guys, man. Don't worry. Come back to the stream tomorrow. We're going to be doing an hour early, 11:30, go through the team news, go through the lineups. I've got the link again for you. Don't worry, man. So come back to the stream. I'll probably have it around like 12 o'clock, half an hour before kickoff. I have it pinned to the chat. So if you guys saw it last time, it worked for you guys last time. So yeah, if you guys, you guys want to come back, then feel free to be live 11:30 tomorrow. Looking forward to the game. Looking forward to batter Tottenham. You know how it is. Going to smash up the scums as always. I have the link there for sure. People. Teams in the EPL moving pretty mad right now. Worse, Isak, Gyökeres, potentially Rodrigo. Yeah, there's some proper players coming in the Premier League, isn't there? To be fair, Andrew, there are some good players coming in. to the Premier League. Granit Xhaka's back as well at Sunderland. People, that's gonna be interesting. So some of the Sunderland against Newcastle, joining against Xhaka, that'd be mad. But yeah, there's some interesting players coming, man. I feel like hopefully it's gonna be. Honestly, I feel like the Premier League's fallen off massively. Like the level of quality compared to other leagues is falling off massively, in my opinion. Hopefully, it gets back to that prime. Like we remember the prime days of the Premier League, prime Barclays, they called it. Some proper players. Hopefully, it actually does get to that. But maybe football. I don't know if you guys agree, but maybe football as a whole, as we get to new seasons, is changing. Like it's coming more robotic. In my opinion, it's becoming a bit more system. Especially, I'm looking at Premier League sort of thing. Other leagues, well, like I watch, I have a Serie A channel. Serie A is so much different. I honestly, I'm like watching two different ball games. Yeah, like Premier League, I kind of feel like in the recent years definitely had a drop off, but maybe with these players coming in, it's going to liven up a little bit. To be fair, watching Martinelli for a whole year, I swear, Flash can't stand Martinelli. This guy can't stand him. Look, I don't even blame him. Like to be fair, he's been awful. Let's be real with it. There's no gassing this guy up anymore. Yeah, he's for two, even in preseason as well. He's at the exact same, just awful. Yeah, he is look bad. He is look bad. Yeah, this could be a possibility. To be fair, Harry, like with Palace, we could actually, maybe propose a player to them, like a Reece Nelson, someone like that, plus cash. But I kind of feel like they're still going to hold out for the whole release clause. Big up everyone, man. Make sure you guys smash these like buttons up. How are we doing? 140, guys. Let's smash like buttons up already. Everyone already would be greatly appreciated. We're going to go for the news right now, so stay tuned. We're going to start with Ben Jacobs today saying that Arsenal are in talks with Crystal Palace regarding Eze, and the players excited about the move. Palace is demanding the activation of Eze's release clause or matching it with a payment of 35 million up front. So this is a big thing here that we've got to look at. We know Arsenal love to do things in installments, right? Palace want an upfront payment of 35 million. Is that going to hold a deal back a little bit? I kind of feel like that is going to hold a deal back a little bit. I feel like when you look at some of the deals already, like Gyökeres, for example, we were really struggling on add-ons. We're really struggling on upfront payments. We love to do everything in structure for some reason, right? Could this maybe hold a deal back a little bit? Just paying 35 mil upfront, and then of course, you can do maybe the rest in installments. I don't know if that's going to hold a deal back. Hopefully it doesn't, but it just could be a possibility. However, Arsenal is still expected to make an offer. So the offer may be underneath, which most likely going to be underneath the 68 million full release clause. As I said, the talk's going around. If I can find some more very quickly about this. Here we go. So yeah, Arsenal are aiming to swiftly move Eze once the deal. This was quite a while. This was like 2 days ago. He's basically going to be our top choice. The player wants to move. So the fee they're looking at is 60 million. We're hoping to agree a fee of around 60 million pounds rather than Palace's 68 million release clause. Arsenal want to sell a player before they can move on to the Eze deal, basically. This why maybe the Nelson news has came out, Zinchenko news has came out. Once we sell some players, then I really think this will get moving. To be fair, there's one more I wanted to share as well. Yeah, Hannah Vars also said very similar. The first payment is going to be around 30 million for any agreed deal. But we are in official talks for Palace. The player really wants to move as well. Have I got anything else on this? There's a bit about Trossard we're going to talk about in a minute. But hold on. What the hell's happened here? If I go back to my bookmarks, hold on. Bear with me, people. Get these likes fired up. Get these likes fired up. Yeah. So this is sort of where we're at with the Eze deal right now. The player obviously wants to move completely. He's agreed to join Arsenal or any other club. That's pretty clear. I look at personal terms. I think they don't mean a heck of a lot, but in this case, obviously Eze, because I know Tottenham were interested in Eze as well. He wants Arsenal. Yeah, that's the only team he does want. Yeah, he wants Arsenal, and that's it. To be honest with you, and there's no surprise. Like Champions League club, Champions League football. He was an Arsenal kid. This guy played for Arsenal in the academy. He grew up watching Arsenal. He grew up supporting Arsenal. He's clearly came out and said his dreams play for Arsenal. He supported Arsenal and all that. He wants Arsenal. That's obviously clear. But it's obviously down to us now to go to Palace, get FE sorted out. Whether it's gonna be 60 million or not, if Palace are gonna agree to that, I doubt they will. I think they want the full 68 million release clause. I don't know how we're gonna. This is what I'm saying. How long is it gonna take for Arsenal to sort of find a way to? This way, it could drag on all the way, maybe to deadline day. I hate to say that, but it possibly could. Because again, I kind of feel like what we're going to do first is sell players. There's still a lot of players to sell, and then we're going to make the move for Eze. So yeah, it's going to be probably quite a while for this. What were we in August? No, almost 2 days to August. It's going to be a whole month, I reckon, guys. To be honest with you, I hope I'm wrong. Don't quote me on it like fully. Like I just see it sort of playing out like this. He may be our only last signing, and then we sell players and then we get some new contracts done. Is Eze enough, guys? Is he enough to complete the window in terms of income? I personally, I don't think it. He's a phenomenal signing, and I think we play him in where Odegaard plays. Yeah, that's where we play, in my opinion. But I still want another left winger. I think you get another left winner in who's a proper level raiser. Then you have a proper left winner, natural left winner. Upgrade on Martinelli, Trossard. Whether you sell Trossard or Martinelli, whatever one it's going to be, have to make that sacrifice and sell them. You have Saka on the right, Gyökeres, Eze, Odegaard there. We know Wanyeri, even Wanyeri and Dalman, if you wanted to, they could pay out wide as well. So, yeah, I think that's what we got to do personally, is sign at least 2 more players. And I'll sit there and say, what, if we do that, proper left winner, Eze coming in, I think we'll be ready personally. Hope Arsenal, yeah, we are. Don't worry. To be fair, look, Thomas Frank, he's a good manager. Yeah, Frank is a really good manager. I rate him really highly. And I was kind of a bit gutted that he went to Tottenham out of all teams. Yeah, he should have gone to somewhere else. I don't know where, because he is a good manager. But listen, tomorrow, as always, we'll humble them. Don't worry, Chelsea fan. If we don't, I'm not gonna be happy. I don't care. Oh, it's only pre-season. No, it ain't. It's an North London derby. Yeah, I don't care about pre-season. This is rivalry. We're gonna batter the scums. I don't care what competition it is. Batter these lot. Gyökeres hat-trick incoming people off the bench. Yeah, I agree, Ola. We do need 2 more players, mate. At least, yeah, we do need 2 more players. I think Eze will become an Arsenal player soon. Yeah, I think we will get Eze eventually. I don't think like right now, but I do think we will get Eze eventually, guys. I really do. I think big up Chelsea fan. Sesko rejecting Newcastle United is crazy. I don't know what players are still seeing that club, to be honest. Crazy how Sunderland have been more active in the window than Newcastle. Yeah, I mean, you got to look at Newcastle and you think they've only signed Elanga, really, haven't they? And Ramsdale, obviously, but they're going to lose Isak. I don't know what, is it Al-Salah? Is he good enough up front for them? I don't think he is next season. They're missing out on Sesko now because he's going Man United. They could be in a bit of trouble, Newcastle, next season. I think they've still got some good players. Excuse me. Like Bruno in the midfield, top class. Tonali's top class. Joe Linton, decent as well. But they are losing quite a few. Like Isak's gonna be the massive miss, to be fair. And they're not really replacing him, have they? So they could be in trouble next season, Newcastle. And they got Champions League, don't they, as well? Newcastle, yeah, they got Champions League as well to play, which could affect them. So yeah, I don't see it either, to be honest. With Man United, maybe it's just the whole because of the it's got to be to do their history. Because right now they're in the absolute gutter, but they still got that history behind them, to be fair, of a massive one of the biggest clubs in England. So maybe he's let's say it like that. I don't know. Because it's Man United and it's but right now they're you are right. It'd be more Champions League football. He sacrificed Champions League football to go to Man United when they're in absolute gutter right now. It doesn't make sense, does it? To be honest. Rich says Martinelli tends to run with the ball just like a headless chicken. Yeah, bro. It's just it's such a shame with this kid, man. Because he's not a kid anymore. But when he signed for us, he was only a kid. Yeah, he was balling out, man. Like the first, and people will say, you stopped going off 2 years. I get it. Yeah, he's been awful ever since. But so I don't know what it is. I don't know what's happened to this guy, because you cannot tell me he's meant to be one of our best players when we first signed in 2019, right? He had that really good season when we was in the title challenge when we had Xhaka and all that, balling, looking so confident. We're playing free flying football. But I don't know if it's injury. I don't know if it's the manager. I kind of think it is that. I don't want to blame it. Look, people say, "Oh, you got an agenda." It's not even an agenda. You got to look at the system we play, right? I noticed a few times when Martinelli moves more centrally, he looks so much better, but more direct. We played him there against Liverpool a little bit. Him and Trossard changed for a split, like 20, half an hour in the Anfield, in the 2-2 game, right? Last season. He looked so much better. He was meant to be converted as a striker when we first. That's what everyone was saying. Oh, Arteta's converting him as a striker. Never happened. See him as a winner. I personally want to see him. One last hope for Martinelli for me would be him as a striker next season. I don't think we're going to do that now because Gyökeres coming in. That's fair enough. But my fear of Martinelli is what if he goes to a different club? Yeah, like I don't know, a Bundesliga team or La Liga team, even another Premier League team, a different manager, a different system. I've got a funny feeling he'll go and thrive there. But then it's a case of like, hold on a minute, we got to do. That's why we certainly need like a top left winner now. Yeah, so Martinelli can actually, but I kind of feel like it's a manager as well at the same time, and the way how we play, and Arteta's how we're sort of utilizing Martinelli at the moment, and he has been in the past 2 seasons. I think that could be one of the reasons for him, and of course him as a player as well. He's got to take responsibility for sure. But as I said, if money came in for him, I would sell him now. I would. It's a real. I've tried to defend this guy as much as possible, people, but yeah, it's not looking good for him, bro. I remember that exactly that. Yeah, the 4-0 battered them. Same for Tottenham, please. Thank you very much, Arsenal. That preseason was really good because that was the same year when we went on to have that really good start to the season and was in the title race, 8 points clear. You know, I think we beat Chelsea 4-0. We beat, I think, Everton. We beat Sevilla like 6-0. You know, we had all the new signings in there as well. Like Jesus was balling out. That's what we got to do. Have a good preseason. Let it, result on the starting off, because we have to start off, man. That fixture list for Arsenal it's tough. Yeah, it's doable. Like, I'm confident we can win the games, especially with Gyökeres in now, but we still need a few more players, as I said. But at the same time, it's rough if it goes wrong. Yeah, we could be 5-6 games in and we could be looking really bad, really in a really bad position, and we could be out of it. We could be out of it, already. If you think about how if Liverpool can be consistent, Man City as well could be back up there. Chelsea maybe as well. Yeah. West Ham, we got a special Portuguese talent waiting for you. Yeah, man. The next Bernardo Silva. The next Bernardo Silva, by the way, people. Young Meg. Yeah, don't forget he megged Messi. He nutmegged Messi, people. That's a big thing there, West Ham, right? Not many players have managed to do that. Man actually got the ball and he megged Messi. Low center of gravity, very, very, very light on his feet. He's got the same name as a former superstar, Patrick Vieira. What more do you want, West Ham? Give us 35 million, 40 mil for the guy. You can have him. Proper, trust me, West Ham fans. He's a proper baller, man. Yeah. Next, Bernardo Silva. He plays exactly like Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. He's the next big thing. So please, he nutmeg Messi. 40 million, 45 million for him. He's all yours, West Ham. It will absolutely elevate your team. Back from prison break, people. What a show. So, guys, when's the deal for Eze? He expects to be Nah, it's not today, my friend. It's nowhere near done. It's nowhere near done. The player wants Arsenal. The players agreed to join Arsenal. That's all cool. But it's down to Arsenal and Palace to get the deal, sort of the fee agreed and the add-ons, and if whether we're going to pay the release clause or match the release clause. And obviously we did the pod yesterday as well. Big up everyone who watched that as well. Had some great guests, great panel, and we were talking about, are we actually gonna? When was the last time we actually Arsenal activated a release clause? When was the last time we paid a release clause for a signing? And you go all the way back to we know who, the guy who's, I'm not going to bother mentioning the guy's name. Atletico Madrid, 50 million, 45, whatever it was, 45, 50 million, 50 mil euros release clause. That was three years ago now. Even going four seasons ago now. So yeah, we don't often go for like an activate release clause, do we? I swear that he was our last one we actually did. And Arsenal don't like paying money. I noticed this as well a few times this window. We don't really like paying a lot up front. So when they talk about pay 35 mil up front, are we going to do that? I don't know, man. I don't know. Big up Chelsea fan every single time, my brother. Absolute legend in the building, man. I hope you're all good, bro. Big up Adam as well, mate. Good to see you, Adam, bro. Big up yourself, bro. Another legend in the building. The two priorities going into this window was the striker and the left winner. Even though we've done good business, we got the striker in, not getting the left winner. So 100% agree, Plasma. 100% agree. That's what we was looking at. Start the window, we said, all right, what do we need to strengthen him? Left winner, striker. Big up Berta because he's got the striker in. We needed a striker for 3 years. He got the striker in. Gyökeres coming in, number 14. Love it. Yeah. Proper signing. Right. And that's credit to Berta for pulling it off. Big up. Fair play. But what we needed as well was left wing because that left side needs proper reinforcements. It needs proper strengthening. I don't think the right side's too bad. You got Timber, solid right back. If Timber don't play, Ben White can overlap. He's good going forward. So, Saka needs other options in terms of this guy. Every single game he gets targeted the whole time. Yeah, I feel like that's going to go away now because if you have Gyökeres now, he's a beast. He's powerful. Yeah, you don't give him the time in the box. When Gyökeres gets in the box, it's curtains. Yeah, he's going to kill you. Right? He's a killer. You see all these goals effectively when he gets in behind defenses or when he gets in, behind teams in the box as well, makes him run in behind, even out wide as well. He's a killer. You can't stop him. But if we have, Saka, this guy's getting 2-3 players targeting the guy the whole time, kick left, right, and center. Yeah, we had nothing on the left hand side. The difference was made our eyes just made my eyes bleach, people. Like the difference when I'm watching Martinelli compared to Saka. Yeah, that's what we need to change. We need a proper left winner who's arguably, and that's how good Saka is. There's not many that we can go and get who are better than Saka. There is winners who are better than Saka, but they're, Salah, for example. Maybe I've got to say Kravers up there, Doué based on last season as well. You're not going to sign these players, but the closest thing to a Saka for me is someone in terms of left winners is a Rodrigo type player, isn't it? That's what we need on both sides. And then you got the striker. So then that way, people look at our front three. Yeah, like you look at Liverpool's now. Oh shit, they got Salah, but now they got Isak. They got Ekitike there. That's what we need teams to look at us now. Do you really think the defensive line out? Oh yeah, Gabriel Martinelli. They'd be laughing. They honestly be laughing because he's so predictable. And he has been so predictable for so many years now. It's a shame, as I said, but teams always focus when you play. I noticed they always on Saka the whole time because he's our main guy up front. And he has been for years. Now Gyökeres is there. That should change a little bit. Even in behind with Eze now coming in, hopefully. And then that left winner as well. Big at everyone in the chat as always. Absolute legends. This community is moving mad. Yeah, we are. What were you on? 13 point. Yeah, we're literally 20 subs away from 13.8k. So just over 200 away from, 200 away from flipping 14k already. Absolute mad support. Bless up everyone for the support as always, people. Really appreciate that as well. Big up Julie every single time. Thanks so much for the super chat. Julie says, edit to Arsenal now. Let's get the Spurs tomorrow. 100%, man. 100%. Yeah, I don't care if it's a pre-season friendly, right? We're battle scum. It's Tottenham. Always destroy them, people. Yeah, always battle them, like we always have been doing in the recent seasons, right? Yeah, destroy them, please. Gyökeres settings debut off the bench. We'll be there. Bless up, Julie. Make sure you guys like up the super chat as well. Julie, thank you very much for that. Really appreciate that as well. Bless up for that, Julie, every single time. Thank you so much. Hope you're doing well as well, Julie. And you're right. Yeah, get Eze in. Get Eze in right now, people. Where were we before? Yeah, facts, Ola. Get Eze in and go to Spain and get Rodrigo. Yeah. Trossard needs to go. Big up Dow, by the way. 29 years old. Yeah. He's getting older. Perfect time to moving on for me as well. And he's done well. Like, he's been a good signing, but for me, it's time to moving on now. You know, you gotta say thank you, Trossard. But now it's time to get money and move this guy on as well. Rodriguez doesn't come in. Why are you? Some people are delusional, trying to cap for someone who's not going to come to the club. He's saying at Madrid. Do you reckon 100% he actually stay around Madrid? Like, I'm with you in the sense that, like, I don't see us getting Rodrigo. Honestly, I'm just speaking realistically. It's not me saying that I don't want it. It's what I see Arsenal doing. I think we get Eze and that's it. That'll be done for incomings, right? But if he did become available, we have to be ambitious. You have to go. We have to go for him. Yeah, I don't know about 100% he'll stay at Real Madrid because, I mean, the guy was not even. I know it's only Club World Cup and it's not the full thing. And Alonso may use the guy in this season, but he's on the whole. He's on the bench the whole time. I think he played one game, and he got assist, and then he got dropped for the rest of the tournament, didn't he? So there's still a bit of doubt up on in his future. But you are right. Even if he does become available, why are we going to go for him? Because I feel like people will use the excuse, and Arsenal will use the excuse saying, "Oh, it's his wages. His wages are too high," or so, and then he'll end up at another big club. So I'm with you. Like, I think it's unrealistic that we sign him because I feel like we're going to go for Eze and no one else after that. Prove me wrong, Arsenal. He's almost 30. I swear we've been trying to renew his contract for a while now. Don't know if we can offer demands. Yeah. We have. I swear we tried to do it last season as well, Plasma. But yeah, it's time to move on, isn't it? To be fair. Yeah, listen, look, Dalman's a good player, but again, he's 15, man. He deserves opportunity. I would play Dalman, 100%. I'll play him, but what are we gonna just if we like miss out? Nah, we need to get left winger, man, as well. We need to get left winger as well. Dalman's top, man. He's top class. He deserves game time. But we can't put all the eggs in one basket for 15-year-old to get us out of jail. You know, like, we're gonna need another left winger, in my opinion. Bless up Charlie every single time, man. Hope you're all good, my guy. Bless up yourself, Charlie. If you're free tomorrow, I'm doing the game as well for North London Derby. So if you want to hop on the panel and you want to come on and join the stream as well, I don't know what you're doing tomorrow, but let me know, bro. You're always free. I'd rather keep Trossard as a 12th man game winner than then Martinelli. Sell while sell on value, the Brazilian scrub, or should I saw the Peruvian, the Bolivian? Mate, check his passport because he ain't Brazilian, people. I hear like Trossard's good off the bench, isn't he? Like, he's proved that number of times now. I just feel like when he starts games, he's so underwhelming, Trossard. The volume of signings is great, but the only alarming thing is that most of these players are not replacements. That's the point, isn't it? We need to be upgrading the squad, elevating the squad. Yeah, like, getting signings are going to make us better. I'm not calling the replacements bad because I think Norgard's been a well-established Premier League player. Yeah, not a bad signing. He comes in, Jorginho replacement, cool, right? He can do a job. I've not got a problem with Norgard. I've not even got a problem with Kepa. 5 million deal for back goalkeeper. You know, cool. He's gonna do his thing. Back up for Raya, cool. Right? They're back up again. Madueke, I see him as a backup, people. I kind of think he will play left wing though. I kind of think he's gonna be a left winger. We should know if signed, in my opinion. Look, hopefully he proves me wrong, but I'm not convinced Madueke at all. All right. Then Mosquera. Mosquera's a smart signing, but at the same time, who actually watches Valencia week in, week out? How good is this guy actually going to be? All right, he's young, cool. But again, is he going to come in and replace Saliba or Gabriel? No, he's not. But again, it's not a bad signing, to be fair. Now we talk about the proper signings, yeah? Gyökeres, level raiser, striker, gunman. Exactly player that we proper signing. That's going to come in and be that sort of level raiser, yeah? Zubamendi as well. I know we signed in January, but I think that's a very good signing. Now we need Eze and a left winger as well on top of that. I can't lie, I've completely forgotten we signed. Yeah, same, bro. Until I remember the signings. Yeah, I completely forgot as well. I really hope so, Plasma, mate. But please, as I said, bring me on. Yeah, I'm not slating the guy. I'm not sending the guy death threats or anything. I'm not doing petitions and all that. Yeah, I've had my concerns. I said it when we signed the guy, Premier on. You know, I've not been convinced by the guy at all at Chelsea. Real talk, I'm not being convinced by the guy whatsoever. And it's the money that we spend on him. I'm looking at thinking we can use it elsewhere to get arguably a lot more better winners than Madueke. Again, it's not me slating the guy. I don't get it. Like when you criticize a player, you get all the names under the sun because you apparently we got every single player we sign. Like, of course, he's an Arsenal player. Whether you go to the games, watch on TV, you're gonna get behind every single player. I'm not saying that, but you're allowed to have your doubts as well and opinions. Like, and criticism is allowed to be due based on based on what I've seen over the recent years. He's not been good enough for Chelsea, and we spent a lot of money on him. But as I said, prove me wrong. Big up Jordan, big up Adam as well. Big up Lloyd as well in the building. Sell tries to get Matoma on the left wing. I've seen a lot of people say Matoma. I rate Matoma as well. I just think with Matoma, he signed a new contract, hasn't he? He signed a new deal with Brighton. I think they're going to want a lot of money. I think 80 mil for the guy, and we know we know how good Brighton as a club are good at business. Like they have so many players that they get money for. They attract so many players. Like they make some really good players, and then they end up selling them for mad money. So, and the fact is as well, yeah, that with Matoma, like I've rated the guy, but I think at the same time, I think he suffered injuries. I think he was good last season, if I'm not wrong, but I think he's suffered injuries over the years as well. He's a good player. Like, I do rate Matoma, to be fair, and I'll take him as well. I just don't see us going for him. Big at FK Arsenal, man. Every single time, any news, or good news on Eze. I mean, it depends how you look at it. I think we are going to sign the guy, but at the same time, it may drag out a lot. FK Arsenal, man, it's going to drag out quite a bit. Obviously, the player wants to join Arsenal and all that's all well and good, but it's going to be down to Arsenal and Palace getting these negotiations sorted out, isn't it? I feel like Madueke might get a few minutes on the left. We saw a few seasons ago when Arteta wanted Rafinha. Maybe he's wanted left footer to play on left wing, maybe. And Madueke played there against in the Club World Cup as well. So maybe, yeah. Prawn big up to you, mate. I don't know what my guy's waffling about there, but there we go. Please, let's get him. You can't imagine how much he will improve our squad. It's mad not to see. Get Rodrigo too. He'll be our marquee signing to help us win the EPL and even Champions League. Big up yourself, bro. 60 million. Neres is a good player, man. I've been watching a lot of Napoli. A lot of people had their doubts, to be fair. A lot of people had their doubts about it. When obviously with Napoli, with Kvaratskhelia going to PSG, I was like, they're going to struggle. But he came in for Napoli and he did a really good job for them. But this is what Conte does, man. Conte gets the best out of these players. This Neres guy, he always looks like he's on the green grass, people. But yeah, he was like at Benfica as well. But he had a really good season at Napoli. Same with but again, I look at it, is he going to come to Arsenal and hit the ground running in the Premier League? I feel like certain managers get the best out of these players, like Conte. Yeah, man, getting the best out of Neres, getting the best out of Politano. Politano's about in his mid 38 or something. I don't even know. Bro, he was balling out. He's balling out. Neres is a good player, really good player, but he's probably going to stay at Napoli as well, to be honest with you, anyway. But there we go. You're welcome, my friend, anytime, bro. Thank you very much, Chelsea fan as well, my guy. It did 100%. Arteta swerved AFTV Cecil's question in the press when he was asked, what do you think we're so short in the squad now? Big up Michael, by the way, my guy. Now your quiz arrive. Bro, you know what it is, Arteta? He's a politician, all right? He talks like a politician. Any single question, because I think was it Curtis as well? Curtis Shaw. He asked him a question about, a really good question as well about the trophy, yeah? Do you feel you're under pressure to deliver Arsenal trophy next season? And he completely swerved the question. This manager talks like he's very good at like PR. He's very good at like speaking, like public speaking, and like in front of the press. He's very PR trained. Like he's proper. He knows how to finesse his way out of the questions and all that. He'll never give you a proper straight up answer. If you don't want to answer a question, he'll find a way every single time. That's the thing with Arteta. He's very PR trained, I think. Michael says Neres is a very strong player in that position. He's a new Aubameyang. Nah, look. Neres has got the pace. He's good technically, But Aubameyang is like, nah, because they're different positions, man. And Neres are on the win and all that. Like, he's a good winner. He's a good winner, but I just don't think we'll go for a player like that, honestly. Why don't we try and go for Lookman, bro? The finish flash as well. Lookman is right now Inter struggling to get a deal done, but they're talking. Atalanta want 50 million euros for the guy. Is that like 40 million pounds? Let's check it out, people. Yeah, they want only 50 mil. They want 43 million for Lookman, guys. Are you telling me that we don't want Lookman? That we're not even looking at Lookman? You know? Are you telling me we don't want anywhere near Lookman for 43 million pounds? We're talking about. It's crazy. I could think. Yeah. Why don't we go for Lookman? I think he could be very good right now. Nola costs well beater because he has them products. Also, he's practically the same price as Whoppy. Yeah. I mean, how much was Whoppy again? 52 million. He's less. He was even cheaper. Big up Moss in the chat. Anything new? Eze talks any sales possible? Right, with the sales, Trossard may go. It seems like Dortmund are looking at him. Zinchenko, Fulham look at him today. 50 million. 50, I wish. 15 million is what Arsenal think they can get for Zinchenko. Nelson, Reece Nelson, Lokonga, Vieira. They're the sales. More add-ons, yeah, bro. I'm sick and tired of them. That's what I'm saying. I feel like it's gonna drag out for another month, people. Yeah. 60 mil is too much. Well, for Eze, I disagree. I think it's a bargain, mate. Palace won't budge. They've already lost so many of their players. This is a great point as well. They pay up and they get sales from buy-on clause from Ramsdale. Yeah, and the shirt sales as well. Then throw scrubs like Nelson and Lokonga in a deal. Yeah, Lokonga's another one that's got to go. If Eze is excited, then he's unsettled. Send Don Berta, pay the money off of Nelson Vieira. I agree, Julie, 100%. 60 mil for Eze. Why not? I think it's a bargain, mate, in this flipping. I mean, we paid 52 mil for Madueke. Like 60 mil for Eze is nothing. We're talking about Eze here, man. And the 14 shirt sales, but yeah, I saw that, Lloyd, as well. Like they had to shut down the website as well because of how much people were buying Yokeres' shirt. 14, man, crazy. I hope he lives up. I really hope he lives up to it, man. I'm so confident he is as well. I'm so he's gonna score goals for fun, but yeah, just he's gonna become a fan favorite because I feel like he made that as well. Not because you just not forget about the goals he scores, but look how he pushed to the move, for example. Yeah, this guy, he acts like an Arsenal fan in the way how he went about it all. With all the other clubs looking at Gyökeres, he rejected them all. Right? And even Arteta said, yeah, I don't know if you guys saw the press conference. He said Gyökeres impressed me on how he knew so much about the club already. Like he acts like a fan. Like he did everything to push for Arsenal. So he thinks he'd be the main guy. You know, fair play to the guy. You know, fair play to him. There we go. I'm gonna put you by the. I'm gonna get the third kit, the new white one. That looks amazing as well. Big up Josh. Bless up Jacob as well in the building, man. Absolute legend. Hope you're all good, mate. Hope you're all good. Bless up yourself every single time. I appreciate you tuning in as always, bro. Smash the like, subscribe to TG. Bless up, bro, every single time. Jacob, a real one as well in the building, man. Palace lost Gay and they were right about they're buying to replace Gay and Eze, so it may take a while for Palace to line up. Yeah, that's nothing as well. I think they're looking at El Canous to come in to replace Eze. But again, maybe we're going to wait for them to replace their players and all that. That could be a possibility as well, to be fair. Buonasera! Big up Don as well in the building, man. Big up mi amico Don. Big up man like Don in the building as well, bro. Hope you're all good, man. Hope you've been keeping well, my friends. And I don't think we've had a chance to talk about. Let me know how you're feeling about pre-season, man. So far, obviously, big game against Tottenham tomorrow, but Gyökeres is here now as well, my brother. Let me know how you're feeling about it all, my guy. Bless up every single time, bro. Bless up every single time. This man is silently begging to join us. He likes all of Arsenal. Liao on about, yeah, bro. Yeah, Liao. Yeah, he's on about Liao. Yeah, yeah, he said Liao. It's Santi begging to join us. He likes all the Arsenal tweets. He's friends with many Arsenal players. Wallet Henri 14 shirt. I saw that as well this year. That's what I'm saying, bro. He's trying to push for the move, isn't he? If Arsenal went in for Liao, he'd want the move. Yeah, he'd want to leave Milan, right? And he want to come to Arsenal. There's no doubt about it. Don't sell Kivior. That's how I look at it as well. Like I would keep Kivior because I think he's a solid centre back. But if a team like Italian team came in for him, yeah, 40, 50 million, and you get some good money for the guy, 100%, 100%. You know, but right, I think Kivior's proven himself really well. You know, especially he surprised me a lot last season. You know, and fair play to the guy because he's been solid, really solid centre back. Need to sell first. I think for sure. Um, Sorry, let me read that again. Need to sell first. I think for sure, as not sure we want to pay up the 35 mil. I'm unsure we'll go for him, my bro. Definitely need at least 2 more attackers to compete with Liverpool and City. Facts, bro. Absolute facts, Don. Yeah, you're right as well. That's what I'm looking at. I'm thinking, right, they want 35 up front. Are we gonna, you know, is that gonna be a setback in the deal? It might be. They see Isaac leaving, they might want to leave too. I'm sorry, I like Zinchenko, but he's an absolute clown. He's practically at that's class. I can't even lie. He's practically at the club just to be a joke. Also, when they're keeping him, he's not very good at left back either. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Zinchenko should be a midfielder, people. And the thing is, Arteta was playing in midfield a few times last season, wasn't he? You know, he was actually playing him as a midfield last season, as a midfielder last season. But then he's in preseason, he's playing him left back again. It's like, why are you playing left back again? Playing where he's playing in the midfield. Imagine the first game of the season against United. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting, isn't it, bro? Joko's gonna cook him anyway. Don't worry, people. So glad we saw. Yeah, I always wanted Jokeres, man. Always wanted over Sesko. We need to sell both Martin and Trossard and go and get an out and out left winner. Rodrigo's a dream, but there's so many players who are out there. Money talks and players' heads turns when they see big opportunities. Absolutely spot on. Yeah, and if it meant to get a proper left winner, I would. Yeah, I would. Sell both of them. I watched Mikel touch Jokeres today. It's not true. He's not allergic to the striker. Yeah. Yeah. Nah, I think he's. You know what? I think Arteta's happy. Obviously, he's quite clearly he wanted Sesko, like quite clearly. But I don't think he's too fussed about Jokeres coming in. I feel like it's a striker. You know, I know the big thing about people say about his system and all that, but nah, Jokeres is gonna bag goals for fun. Like fucking Mikel Marino's got about 8-9 goals. Jokeres is gonna get triple that. Yeah, Drew, I finally made it. I was saying at the start, man. I said at the start, restream out. They're taking the mick with it, but we finally made it happen, people. I was like, just let me stream, man. Let me stream. Yeah, I was like, why you not letting me stream for? I was smashing my desk up and everything. Yeah, I was like, what are you doing, restream? But we're here, man. We're here. Would be better if you had a brain. Some players just can't think at a high level. Like I think Saka's highly intelligent player of instinct. Yeah, facts. Honestly, I feel like a 15-year-old Max Diamond's got a better like football IQ, like intelligence of the game, reading the game. You know, even decision making already than what Martin Lee has. That's harsh, but it's honestly that's how I look at it. Big up Drew for that every single time, man. I appreciate you pinning that. It's not that long away, man. I think it's like 17th, so just over 2 weeks away. Big up AFC Cannon as well, my guy. Big up Josh. We sell Trossard. I hope we get Liao as well as Eze. 100% agree, bro. Saying get Eze there. Yes, Lou. What are you telling me, man? Big game tomorrow, my friends. Let me know. I think it'd be better. I think it'd be early for you, though, won't it? Though, because you're over there in the States. It's half 12 kickoff. So honestly, I think it might be like 7 a.m. for you tomorrow when we kick off. But bless every single time, man. Listen, mate, other than this free stream platform, yeah, which this is what I do to do the streams and all that. Like it's been annoying. But other than that, I'm very well, thank you, bro. Yeah, you guys are funny with this, yeah. 40 million and a pound, yeah. 40 million and £1 for teabag from prison rate people. 60 mil is Eze's release clause. It's big up Slack, bro. I think it's 68, man. But yeah, pretty much similar. If Arsenal want the player, sometimes you got as simple as that, really. And the player wants Arsenal as well. Irish says there's something changed, brother. I don't know what you mean by that, but big up yourself, bro. Big up Slack every single time, man, as well. Bless up every single time, Slack. Hope you're all good, man. I don't even think we'll get 15 for Fabio. Can't even say his second name is a disgrace. Yeah, he even saying his second name just gives you a headache. Like you just can't. You can't. There's only one Vieira, mate. Yeah, and there always be only one Vieira. The thing is, Vitinho, yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. This Edu guy there's so many examples of Edu missing out on big players, and he got someone else instead. Yeah, and the even Arsenal scouts as well. I think I said this the other day. I don't know if you guys have heard this. When we signed Marquinhos from Brazil, that same window we was offered Kvaratskhelia when he's in Georgia. Our scouts were watching Kvaratskhelia. They put him forward. So I think Edu and that, right? And Edu instead went for his Brazilian revolution. Yeah. And he went for Marquinhos instead. And we missed out on Kvaratskhelia. We could have got Kvaratskhelia before he went to Napoli. Is that same with that as well? Vitinho was at Porto at the time. And no, get Teabag instead from Prison Break. 45 million as well, by the way. Hey, big up, we got a Palace fan in the building, man. Big up Palace every single time. Yeah. Nah, listen, Palace are a good team. Like, I know we're London rivals, my friend, but I'm sorry about what happened to you guys about Europe as well. I think you guys still play Conference League, though, if I'm not wrong. But it's a shame that you lot didn't get Europa League. Yeah, because you lot deserved that in that final. Battered Man City, great win. Yeah, always, you've always had some good players, to be fair, Palace. But that's what we need to do, man. That's what we need to do. Otherwise, it's gonna be a long saga, bro. I'm telling you, bro. We'll get Eze after selling Rodrigo. Sorry, we'll get Eze and after selling players. We'll also get bro. Could you imagine, Lou? Deadline day settings, yeah. Rodrigo, similar to how we do with Ozil. Most fans will sell Martinelli, Wood, Arteta. It's elite sport, and you got to be ruthless. I agree. Sell the ones who don't perform. Bro, he does. This is spot on. He has his sons in the team. Havertz is his son, and Odegaard is his son. Yeah, he does have his favourites. Yeah, I think most managers do as well, but he certainly does. And you are right, but I don't see him selling either of them, to be fair. Can't wait for your tears when we don't get Eze. Yeah, to be fair, I think majority of the fans will be upset. Yeah, especially if say we ended the win, like if we didn't get anyone else coming in, or if we got Nkunku on deadline day. Imagine that instead of Eze. Nah, this is class. El Nasser. I've got a bright young Brazilian player for you. He's pacey, very slight, very focused on his feet. He's great at running. Oh, there we go, mate. He's gonna get free. El Nasser, you've not even got to pay for his accommodation or flight, mate. Yeah, none of that. Flash is gonna drive him to the airport and all that. Crazy. You've not even got to teach him Arabic. You ain't got to pay for anything apart from the 80 million price tag for him. Crazy. To be fair, there's no guarantee Gyökeres starts. I know it's a criminal charge in the case, but we know Arteta loves he's adopted Kim. That's what I'm saying. He's his son, yeah. The bulk up machine, the donkey, bro. That's what you know. What you might not be like. You might actually be right as well. That's a crazy. Like you should be wrong, and like what you're saying there. And I'm sure, obviously, like you hope you're wrong 100%. But when you look at Arteta and the way how he's in the recent years, big up Waffle, man. Big up Abs for the raid as well. Make sure you guys go and subscribe to Waffle Don. Yeah, man, like Abs, absolute legend in the building. Thanks for the redirect, my guy. I have to get you back on the channel again very soon, bro. Bless up, Abs. But yeah, no, bro. Arteta has his way of playing Havertz into this team somehow. Yeah, whether it's midfield, striker, attacking midfielder, like when he played where Odegaard got injured, I remember. Wherever it may be, he has his way to play Havertz in. And it wouldn't surprise me if he played Gyökeres out wide. Yeah, I think Gyökeres will start, but you just don't know with Arteta. he has these crazy things, yeah. Like he can really, really surprise you. This manager in certain things he does, like players out of position, like party at right back and all that. Yeah, he could actually still play quite Havertz. To be fair, it shouldn't, but yeah, Eze will happen. Rodrigo would be a dream. Says Mark, big up Mark, by the way. Yeah, I think it happens as well. To be fair. I love 60 mil for Eze, but I know Arsenal won't pay up, so I'm not even right about Arsenal. Like obviously I know as a Palace fan you're gonna do everything to keep the guy. But if we're messing around, do you see like another club going for him, or do you reckon we'll end up staying? Bro, you already know, bro. We got a mafia boss. Yeah, don't mess with Berta. Don Berta, people. Don Berta. Don't mess with Berta. Yeah, Don Berta, Mafia Berta. The way I see it, how many spots do we really need to improve our starting 11? I'll say 3. We've upgraded 2 already. The rest are upgrades on squad depth. I think to improve the starting 11, yeah, in terms of improving it, left winner is the main one now. We've got the striker, left winner. Um, yeah, I think a left winner is a main priority. I look at the rest of the positions though. I think goalkeeper is obviously fine, right back's fine, left back. Lewis Skelly is going to be left back next season, and fair play to the guy, he's superb there. But what about him as a midfielder, maybe? Because part of me still thinks he's still got a lot to prove in midfield. Um, maybe maybe like a natural left back coming in. See Skelly as a midfielder. I still think Skelly deserves to be playing number 1 left back because he's really good there. I know positioning at times could be a bit of a concern, but that's how Arteta wants his left back to play. Always inverting and all that. Skelly's excellent going forward, strong, physical. He's a baller, Skelly. But part of me would like another left back in there. But in terms of actually improving the squad, I think the left winner now. It's got to be a top class left winner. Yeah, that's that. Big up BBK, man. Really appreciate you coming on the pod. Great to have you on first time on the channel. Make sure, guys, you haven't already. You should have done it yesterday, but go and subscribe to BBK Sports as well. Absolute legend. Thank you so much. Let's get 100 likes. How we doing, man? On 82. Big up everyone, man. You lot have smashed it already up. But yeah, let's go. If you haven't already, people, let's go 100 likes on the stream as well. Be greatly appreciated. But yeah, bless up BBK. Thanks for coming on the channel yesterday, bro. Hopefully many more as well. Yeah, that's my concern as well. Spiritual. If we really wanted Eze, why did we spend that much on Madueke? And part of me still is concerned that he's gonna be our left winner and we miss out on Eze. That's the big thing. It's a good point, but we'll see. Big up football capo, man. Bless up yourself, man. We signed Madueke to add a body on low wages. Yeah, listen, to be fair, I actually didn't check the wages, but I think, yeah, the wages aren't bad. And I get it's installments as well. Like we love to leave installments, but I just think overall it's like, is it anyone before the start of the window? Would you? I swear, if you ask the question, start of the window, oh yeah, who's your top left winner target? Who's your top right winner target? Yeah, or back up like a comment. No one would have said Madueke. I'm sorry. Yeah, because I swear Arsenal fans were dissing Madueke, man. Like, but when he's at Chelsea, and I hear it because the guy at Chelsea, he didn't. He had he had his moments here and there, right? But for me, at Chelsea, wasn't consistent. He wasn't consistent enough, and I think there's so many winners out there that we could have gone with. I said I don't think I've got my doubts over him. I hope he proves me wrong. But yeah, big up yourself, Capolo. Smash the likes and subscribe, people. Bless up, Cooper. How you doing, Cooper, as well, mate? Hope you're all doing well. Let me know if you're. I know it's only a few in the States as well tomorrow, isn't it? About 7 a.m. So if you're watching the game, if you obviously get up early for it as well, let me know, bro. Yokere's debut, hopefully, man. Prepare for the meltdown after we get your guy for pennies. I think he's talking to the Palace fan in the chat. Big up, Flash, bro. Trust out to Napoli. Maybe, you know, maybe Dortmund or Napoli. I think it'd be a good move for him. Yeah. Well, he's back, isn't he now? So I had an email of him before he went on tour, and he said, oh, as soon as he gets back from tour, we're gonna do the collab. So around the Man United game, yeah. Around the Man United game for sure. We're gonna get him on the channel. Yeah. We had we had an email like right before he went on tour. But we meant to do it a few weeks ago, but obviously he had to fly to Singapore and all that, and fair play to him, of course. But yeah, that'd be great, man. That'd be great. Very, very, very close, man. Very, very close. I'm gonna give him another email maybe next week. And then we'll get him on. We'll get him on for sure, man. Because I know he's got his own stuff to do. He's very, very busy guy. So even if he comes for half an hour, 20 minutes, I'll be so, you know, that'd be amazing, man. It'd be amazing. I'll go to Napoli. Bro, they got Conte. They got Conte. They got Conte, elite manager, right? They just won the league, Champions League football next season. When you got Conte there, why not? Big up to Stu, man. Just need to upgrade on that brainless or rice, or you'll continue to get cooked by counter-attacking teams. I think we'll change. I kind of think Zubimendi will. I can see us playing Zubimendi and Rice as like a pivot next season, double pivot, and then having someone like Odegaard more advanced or Eze more advanced. So I think the system's going to hopefully change around. Yeah, I mean, it has to be honest. It's not just selling players; it's getting rid of the dead. Yeah. We have so many players on just ridiculous money. That's the thing, and that's hard to sell players like that, isn't it? When you put on these ridiculous, ridiculous money anyway. Hope he stays. Dortmund, Napoli are good clubs. I think it'll be a great move for him. So many they can sell. Big up KK. Lakonga, Josie Sinchenko, Vieira. There's so many. Yeah. Made any bids yet? We're not made a bid yet, but it says that we're looking to bid. It'd be less than what they want though, obviously. Lemons a mid. Nah, bro. Nah. He's not mid. He's not mid at all. He has been phenomenal in Serie A, my friend. Yeah. Ever since he moved, I hear it. I get the doubt in the Premier League, yeah, because Premier League is at Fulham, Leicester. Who's the other team? Everton. He was mid, yeah, in the Premier League, and that's a risk. He ain't done it all. You know, he's flopped. Whether I don't know. He's not a flop, but he's gone 3 clubs and he's not really hit the ground running. Yeah, but he's gone away to Serie A, different league, right? I mean, you saw him in the Europa League final, bro. But even when you watch him at Atalanta, he is top class, man. He's top class. He's one of the best winners in Serie A last season. And he has been, to be honest. He's been more older now. You know, he's learned his thing over there in Serie A. I think he can come back and do a really good job. And he's really 43 million as well. Bless up Cooper, man, every single time, bro. Bless up Cooper for that. 13.7k. Help Josh hit 14k and subscribe on already. Thank you so much, Cooper. Absolute legend, bro. Yo, flashing this Palace fan are going at it. Bro, they're going at it big time. Oh, it's class. Let me subscribe. Big up JJ, bro. Appreciate that, man. No, thank you for the sub and like. Really appreciate you, bro. Hope you're good as well, man. Yes, now 14k settings. We're so close, man. We're so close. Let's check now. Yeah, we're 10 subs away from 13.8k. So yeah, we could be hopefully 14k by the new season. That would be mad, people. So now bless everyone, absolute legends. The community is getting, you know, more people coming in, some new people as well. Great to have you guys with us as well. I know some regulars have been in every single time. So I appreciate everyone, man. It's always a pleasure with you amazing people. You guys make it happen. So yeah, I should be thanking every single one of you because we're here because of you guys at the end of the day. So bless everyone, man. JJ says Arsenal again trying to go for the lower proposal. He's released cost 8 million. What would they be okay to sell him for 8 million less? It doesn't make sense. I guess they're testing the waters. Yeah, it's what we do though, isn't it? To be honest with you, man. As I said, like we've not actually paid a proper release clause out and out money since 4 years ago, and that was party at Atletico Madrid. Yeah, it's like we don't really pay a lot of money up front anymore. If you think about the Gyökeres deal, it's a fixed fee, but then it was a bunch of add-ons which we took ages to do. Madueke deal, I think, was 48 million again. We didn't pay the full. Maybe it was a bit less, but again, it was add-ons on top of that as well. Majority of these deals now, we don't really pay that. It's not. As I said, the last time we paid a release clause was years ago, so I don't start paying a release clause, but we'll test. Yeah, we'll test the waters around 60 million, maybe. That's what they're saying as an offer. I don't know if Palace will actually hold out. I do think they're gonna want to be there for release clause for someone like Eze. So we'll see, and this why it could drag out, guys. I think big up Sheldon. I think the hold up is because Eze might, bro. I hope you're right. And if it is if that's a hold up, then fair play. I'm not going to complain. So yeah, I really hope you're right. And it's a possibility for sure. We will not get Rodrigo because he's expensive, but Eze is obvious no matter what. We also must consider the players who really want to come to Arsenal with their heart. Big up Capo, man. Didn't know Murray had his own channel. There's a new one, people. I like that Pabro, man, like Pabro Murray, yeah. There's a new one, people. We've gone from Pedro Neto, Pablo Murray, Havertz. There we go. I'll take it, people. Man like Pablo Murray. Big up, man. Nah. Spiritual. Allow it, bro. Allow it. Man said Iwanyerian and Eze swap though. Listen, spiritual mate, we got a player called Reece Nelson. Could be a good replacement for you guys. Fabio Vieira, mate. Fabio Vieira, he nutmeg Messi. He nutmeg Messi against Inter Miami, bro, in the Club World Cup. Come on, surely that should convince you enough. How many players nutmeg Messi, man? He's a goat. Yeah, Fabio Vieira's there. Little swap deal for Eze. There we go. You know, let me know what you think. Fabio Vieira, absolute baller, mate. And big up Cooper, bro. Big up Cooper as well. We've got Paul in the building. Yes, Paul, long time. How's Birmingham City getting on, man? Hope Birmingham City's been doing well as well. For you guys. Obviously, I know you guys championship now, right? Because you got promoted last season. So all the best. I don't know if you signed some new players or anything, man, but let me know. I'll tell you something now. He played there. Do you remember when he played there for Germany? I think Nagelsmann put him there for Germany. Like, yeah. Typical Arteta, man. Marquinhos and Carlos skill always kills me, man. What is Edu thinking? Yeah, bro. Crazy when you look back on it as well. Eze's not signed yet. No, he's not signed yet. He's not signed yet. This would be solving the creativity to a huge extent. The ordering of Eze, Flo, and Madueke really worries me about the club's priorities being set. I hear that as well. I do hear that. But we'll have to wait and see, to be honest. Cowboy says, for me, the top transfers I wanted in order was Isak number one. Yeah. I think that Isak was, yeah, I'm with you. He was everyone's sort of main guy, wasn't he? To be fair. But then we all thought like it wasn't doable. But then it just shows you, doesn't it? Like if you if you actually test the waters a little bit, which Liverpool did, you know, maybe it could have been different. But at the same time, he I feel like the timing of Isak was wrong as well, though. Like he could have done it as soon as the season ended. And then he waited till Arsenal signed a new striker and all that. Liverpool signed Eberechi, and then he finally said he wanted to leave. But it just shows you, man, like if we would have maybe gone in for an offer, just tested the waters a little bit, you know, if you go for an offer, maybe the Isak's mind would have been like, all right, hold on, Arsenal are there. And then I know we're speaking if buts and maybes, but yeah, I think that's what everyone wanted. Rodrigo's there, Gyökeres as well. Yeah, 100, bro. Legendary collab, 100%, man, 100%. The Palace fans fuming. Bro, that was class. Flashing the Palace fan going at it. Big up Capo, man. Appreciate the sub, my guy. If you got a channel as well, bro, let me know and I'll definitely return the favor. If not, bless up yourself, bro. Appreciate that, man. Really does mean a lot. Bless up, man. Big up the arrow. Do you think you'll get him on the release clause? I think it might be a possibility, to be honest. Um, I feel like look, the player's there. He's push if he he's going to push for the move, obviously, but because he really wants Arsenal. I think it's a possibility, but I think he'll take his time with it. I think he'll get around deadline day, last week of the window, sort of weeks go on, and we're still. It'd be one of those sagas, but I think we could get it under the release clause. To be honest, maybe 60 million if they'll settle with it. Big up Alvin, man. How you doing? How's everything going over there, bro? Hope you're enjoying the games as well. Um, the tour's been amazing. I'm glad to hear it. London Derby, yay! And you're going to the game as well, right? Tomorrow. But yeah, obviously, hope you've enjoyed the tour. Arsenal were there, obviously, Singapore settings, 2 wins as well. To be fair, seeing some proper players like Dalman and all that. So yeah, let me know. Did you manage to meet any players or anything like that? But I hope you enjoyed the games anyway, Alvin, bro. Bless up yourself. And if you're going tomorrow as well, enjoy it, man. It's gonna be amazing. First off, London Derby outside the UK, and we're gonna slap them up. Yeah, we're gonna slap them up. You know how it is. Eze overline will be crazy. I'm straight going to the store to get Eze's shirt, man. Yeah, and I think he'll probably get number 10 as well. To be fair. But yeah, there we go, people. There we go. Big at everyone who tuned in. So over 100 of you guys, 130 of you guys inside in the building right now. Bless up everyone, people. Thank you all so much for the support. Yeah, if you are new, make sure you guys do subscribe as well. Daily Arsenal content. We're back tomorrow, 11:30. North London Derby. Watch long, guys. If anyone wants to watch the game for free as well, all right. It's on Arsenal.com, but you got to pay for it. As I did, if you guys watch the Milan watch along, right? I'll be back tomorrow. And I'll have the free game link. So come to the channel tomorrow. If you want to watch the game completely for free, it worked last time, guys. So it's gonna work again. Obviously, if you want to watch, it's completely for free. There's no lag or anything like that. Come to the channel tomorrow. I have it pinned to the chat for you lot, like we did last week as well. Come over to the channel, and we'll I'll have that pin for you lot as well. So yeah. That'll be 11:30, going live an hour early tomorrow, early kickoff settings, but looking forward to it, man. North London Derby. Hopefully, I've put him in the thumbnail, Gyökeres debut. All right. We need a Gyökeres debut. We need him dunking on this guy, man. We need dunking on the scums. Hopefully, he starts the game. But yeah, we'll have to bring it and see with that one. We're going to wrap up with the comments. Big up, Waffle, man like Abs, bro. Bless up yourself, bro. Every single time. If you're free again next, what's the day? Yeah, next Monday when we do the podcast again. If you're free next Monday, let me know. I'll give you a message near the time, bro. But yeah, if you want to, I'd love to have you back on the channel again, Abs, as always. Absolute real one, man. And definitely get you on once again, bro. And thanks to the raid as well, the redirect as well, Abs. Really appreciate it. Cabo says, Eze release clause expires when the season starts. Eagles may raise the price for him if we don't activate the clause. Yeah, that's a great point. That's a great point. Yeah. See, I didn't actually know that as well. So it expires when the season. Exactly that. They're going to raise the price. Like, as I said, 68 million right now is the best we could get for the guy. It will seen as it'll be a bargain. The fact that you watch him raise the price to 80 million or something like that once his release clause expires, if we don't get him in time. 100% agree, bro. And that's a great point. I actually didn't even know that. So that's that's a great point right there as well. I see you tomorrow, Julie, for North London Derby against the Scums, buzzing for it. So yeah, we're gonna set them up again. Bless up Julie every single time. The Palace fan started crying, and I deleted all of his tweets from the chat saying you're play brother. Go on, Flash. You tell him, bro. You tell him. Big up yourself, man. Yeah, he was, to be fair, man. Bro, man was saying Saka's 50 million. What is he smoking? 50 million. 50, bro. Add another zero on that, mate. Yeah, that's how much he's worth. Like, get out of it. Crazy. But yeah, let's say everyone, absolute amazing chat as always. Great. Thanks to the community for tuning in as always. Thanks for the likes, the new people will tune in as well. the new subs as well. Appreciate you guys. Welcome, to the community as well. And tomorrow, people, will be there 11:30. North London Derby. I'll catch you guys there. Take care, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your evenings. And until tomorrow.